The film follows a New York paramedic in the early 90s and his numerous run-ins with both co-workers and bystanders. Bringing Out the Dead was at first a novel by author Joe Connolly, who wrote the book based on his experiences as an actual New York paramedic. Scorsese eventually found the book and approached Touchstone Pictures to take on the project. Once they agreed, Scorsese then went to a familiar writing partner in Paul Schrader to help pen the screenplay. For those who might be unfamiliar, Schrader has already collabed on some of the director's most memorable early works, such as Taxi Driver and Raging Bull. Once the screenplay was completed, Scorsese set out to hire the cast, already having Nick Cage in mind, and with the blessing of fellow auteur Brian De Palma, Cage was offered the lead role of Frank Pierce, to which the actor swiftly accepted. With Scorsese still unsure of who should be cast as the female lead in Mary Burke, Cage offered up his then-wife at the time, Patricia Arquette, who was hired almost immediately. The rest of the cast we've come to know soon followed. The film's depressing tone did have an overall negative effect on both the cast and crew, as they were shooting mostly nights, resulting in colds and bad moods. For Martin Scorsese, a rush of memories would come flooding back, as he had been all too familiar with the interiors of an ambulance a few years before while tending to his parents. Scorsese has been known to say that his time on set for Bringing Out the Dead was one of the worst experiences making a film that he had had up until that point. The film was released by Paramount Pictures on October 22, 1999, followed by an international release done by Touchstone and Buena Vista International. The film only grossed a disappointing $16.7 million against its estimated $32 million budget. The project would ultimately be snubbed with 0 nominations and mixed reviews overall.